something, I don't recall what the first lyrics are, but it was like, tonight, yeah, baby, tonight, yeah, baby, tonight, tonight. And all I can think of is Lady Gaga. I hear her voice. Like, I don't know what the song is. And I don't exactly know the rest of those lyrics, but that was coming through strong. So I needed to hop on here. So here I am. If that is a symbolism or significance for somebody, then you know definitively that this is your reading. If not, I will look up the name of the song. There may be aligning lyric. The song itself may hold spiritual symbolism, but you may also find aligning lyrics that may pertain to your situation or how someone feels about you, or tonight is the night, okay? So do be mindful of that. Welcome in. As you can see, there are a multitude of multifaceted messages that have already been pulled for you. I do have names of some people that may be in your energy field. If not, they may even align to names that are your names of the viewers that are viewing this reading. And I have scrolls, I have love note messages, I have big love messages, I have physical features, there are zodiac signs, there are messages from them directly. I have angel numbers, I have year ofs as far as the Chinese zodiac, and we are just going to dive into this. This was very unique and different. And so I just want to speak about that. My dog may be joining. I do have multiple pets, and you may hear them. I share a space with them. So I just wanted to mention that before we dive in here. But before I began this reading, I cleaned up a bunch of letters like this. And this one was left behind on the floor, and I don't believe in coincidences. So this letter S may hold symbolism or significance for somebody tuning in. You may not even be aware of how this S fits currently, but you may, futuristically speaking. So be mindful of this S. It may already align, you may already know how it fits. Use discernment with any messages and or readings that you tune into on YouTube or anywhere else. Not every message is yours, not every reading is yours. There are limitless threads of energy that come through sometimes in any reading. So do be mindful to pray and meditate. Only claim what pertains for you and leave the rest for who it belongs to. So I'm not even sure where I want to jump in here to begin, but I guess we'll just start here. We have the year of the goat. So again, this may align with you or this divine counterpart or someone else that is in your energy field, such as somebody from your past, like a past partner, a past coworker, a family member, someone that you are no longer in communication with. So this will be for the year of the goat, and I love this one because of the goatee and the demeanor on his face. So this will align with the years 1931, 1943, 1967, 1979, 1991, 2003, 2015, and it will next year for 2027, and in 2039 we will have the year of the goat again. So if this doesn't align with you or this other individual, this may align with you coming into partnership or reunion with somebody in the 2027 year. So I do have two names here that came out. The first one is Alexis, so that could be for Ali, Alexa, Lexi, um, that could fit in a number of different ways. And then we have Jeremy. So that's also a name of an individual that is either in your energy field or it's your name. You may even know of Alexa or Alexis to be your best friend, and then this person, Jeremy, is digging on you in loving vibes. It may be that they are a couple. It may be that Jeremy is the dad, Alexis is the daughter. They may have affiliation or interconnectedness together or separately. They may even be a couple, the name of a couple that you know. That these messages align for you, take them. And in fact, with the names, I have had the most success personally and professionally. If these names aren't aligning now, it may with somebody that you come into alignment with again futuristically. So do be mindful of that. Sometimes the names are even of people who have passed away and they are still in your field, like lovingly connecting you and bringing you together, or even people physically that are responsible for the interconnection between you and another individual. So we will take this big love message here, and it looks like clouds, like a heart cloud in the sky, and the cloud is pink. So the color pink may be resonant. Love is the breath of the air in the atmosphere and is right for new and old lovers to embrace the right conditions to fall in love. It suggests a sense of blissful or affectionate vibes from the surrounding people or environment. It's an atmosphere of love, metaphorically describing affectionate, happy, and content partners. So, love is circulating the core of your very being at this time, and you're also being encouraged to lean in on radical self-love. But this also was speaking about new and old lovers and how things are right in the environment in terms of reconnection, or that you already are residing in that blissful and affectionate energy. If this is in terms of you being in a partnership with somebody already, you may be content and happy in that regard. Remember, there are several different threads of energy, so the way that these can hit is going to be different for everyone. So now we have a physical feature here, which is, I like to refer to as the silver fox. You may be this silver fox or someone in your energy field. I did specifically intend to receive physical features and names of the divine counterpart, but again, they may align with you or another individual in your energy, because we all have more than one individual in our energy field at any given time. And it's people from our present, people from our past. If we do this kind of work like that I'm doing here, it's even people online. Like there are people that we don't even know that are in our energy field. So you'll be like, wait, what? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that, but now I do. So I may be putting you on to certain things that you are unaware of. Now we have sending hugs, kisses, and smiles to someone who's beautiful inside and out, XOXO. So oftentimes these hearts, the scrolls, and the love note messages will be from your divine counterpart directly. And obviously we have the X's and O's with the kisses and the hugs, but smiles are also relevant here as well. This person may feel like you engulf them in your entirety and that you are their happy place, their warmth, and their comfort and their home all wrapped up in one. So that's like even more than just a hug, right? Let's read this message. Your love is my guiding star, leading me through life's darkest nights. I am eternally tethered to your soul, a bond unbreakable by time or tied. So this may indicate that this is a period of separation because of the fact that it said that there is nothing that your bond is unbreakable by time or tide. For me, what that means is that there is distance between you, but also this is an infinite, eternal, deep, loving soul bond. And they may be growing through a dark night of the soul or introspecting and leaning in on the inner well of removing the shadows that are no longer serving. And they may look to you as the light in their life as they are growing through that. Rocky seas and stormy shelter may be taking place currently. It is intense, and we are all being recommended to take life in bite-sized pieces. So you may just even be like that little sip or bite that they take or that they lean in on when they are feeling like they need a little bit of support, encouragement. You may even be that ignition and electric spark that bridges any distance between you. The fact that it says that they are eternally tethered, that's where I got that infinite soul bond from. So if that makes sense, take it. Now we have angel number 333. If this isn't resonant for you already, you may see these numbers appearing in your reality after you tune in for this reading, but you may look up this angel number as to how it may align for you as far as being in a committed relationship, single, if you would like to just explore what it means in terms of love overall, or even a twin flame or soulmate connection. As well, if you wanted to, you could break down the numbers here and look up what a single digit number would be. The possibilities are limitless and are entirely up to you. Now we have the name Anna, Anne, or Annie may also apply. On this heart, I have to move it around because of the way that it was written, and it was done that way purposefully. But it says, my love for you goes beyond words. It's the way my heart races when I hear your voice, the way my world feels complete when you're near. You've given me more than I ever deserved, and I'll spend every day showing you my love for you is endless. So that's the reason why I put it like that, because it just kept going on and on around the heart like a circle. And you know, that's what they say for rings, is that your love is endless when it continues on and on and on. Again, we spoke about this being an infinite soul deep bond and connection. So this is going to be our first love note message. Life and love are always changing. Adapt to change because it's the only inevitable constant in life. As well, life lessons through growth. This person you're considering was only a life lesson. It's time to move on from them and let them go. So you may be holding on to someone from your past, and in order for new love to come in, you may be just encouraged right now to let them go. And this card right here is cold and calculated. I'm not feeling as though that is in regards to you. The fact that these are kind of like together and even close to this Librian zodiac sign may mean that there is someone in your energy field, or that you are still connected to, whether it's you that's connected to them or them that's connected to you, that may be cold and calculated. They may have been placating on your energy field in a certain regard. So at this time, you may be recommended to cut cords with anybody from your past, cleanse your auric field and your chakra system. Do whatever it is that you can on your end to release that energy and that other individual. Our next physical feature is ginger hair. So again, only take it if it applies. Now we have Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Mark or Anthony may align with you or another individual. Cleopatra and Mark Antony had a passionate love affair that spanned over a decade, intertwined with significant political and military events. They had 3 children. So, any of the messages on these cards may align with you and the attributes that your relationship embodies or will futuristically. 3 may represent something. Remember, we had 333 here for our angel number, and now 3 is appearing on the back of this card in terms of children. That's not a coincidence. As well, the affiliation with the political and military events, and that this love spans a decade. Cleo may even be somebody's name, or Leo, or they may be the sign of Leo. Again, only take what is resonant. Now we have Carmen. So Carmia may also be a name. Carmen is an interchangeable name in that it could be for a man or a woman, just like Leslie and other names like that. Now we have Henry. Those people, again, may just be in your energy field. Now we have vibes, vibes, vibes. So someone is digging heavy on your vibes. They know that you are high vibrational, and they might even be tapping into you like you are a frequency when they are in need of your light. Now we have Cancer as the next zodiac sign. We are currently in the Cancerian season, I believe until July 22nd, and then we will be moving into Leo season. So again, the fact that I spoke about Leo is not a coincidence either. There may be a manifestation of this dream desire with this person that is either coming into fruition, has been cultivating, or will cultivate from this time span all the way into 2027. There was a reading that I just did recently where there were several different zodiac signs that came out, and when I put them all together, they aligned with the months all the way from January through the fall months. So if that time span, that huge time span, has any significance, you will know that this reading is for you. So now we have like the sun kisses flowers. So I'm just going to put a pin in it for a second. Sunflowers may also be resonant, but again, we are speaking about kisses. The sun may even be resonant as far as a sunrise or a sunset. It says, like the sun kisses flowers, your love awakens every petal of my being. You made me bloom, vibrant and alive, vibrating the warmth of your affection. So again, remember how I spoke about the warmth of your hug and the embrace of that? That's coming through here, but you are opening them up. So they may have been closed and shut down and felt as though they have experienced such adversity and challenge in love and life, and you are that sunny disposition for them that is bringing them from the darkness to the light. Now we have the name Jaden. Jada may also align here. Our next heart message is, I miss you more than words can say, but I find comfort in knowing we'll be together soon. Until then, my heart beats for you alone. So now this is clarification and validation that this is a period or point of separation. And when you are divine counterparts, twin flames, or soulmates, there is an infinite thread of fate that keeps you connected, heart to heart and soul to soul. Now we have sheep. So the year of the sheep aligns with 1955, 1967, 1979, 1991, 2003, 2015, and 2027. I'm not exactly sure how this year of the sheep also aligns with this goat, because if it's one, it can't be the other, right? So I'm going to have to look into that.
The sheep
But
only comes around every 12
either
years.
way, the other years may align. Now we have brown eyes. So again, whoever this aligns with, take it if it does, and claim it if it's resonant, but do not claim anything that you don't know to be true for you. We do have another angel number here, which is 888. Again, you may look that up as to how it aligns and applies for you. We have Adam as another name coming through this reading, and Liam is also another name. But we have Virgo as a zodiac sign coming through this reading. Our next story page message is, when I hear your voice, it's like the ocean singing me a lullaby. That's twice now that this person spoke about your voice. Your words are poems etched on my soul, whispers of forever that paint my dreams with your love. This may mean that you are this person's manifested dream desire, but you bring color to this person's world. You light it up. You light them up from the inside out. You are that ignition and spark of light that bridges the gap between any distance that you have. And the fact that ocean and singing came out in this card may mean that one or both of you has a connection to the ocean, and that may even be that this person thinks about you or connects with you with the connection that they have at the beach when it is a sunrise or sunset, though it doesn't have to as well. This may also indicate that somebody has singing abilities or that they are an artist, because there was painting on this card. So now we have star player. You may be a star player, this other person may be a star player, or you may both be starseed light warriors. But this also means that you are living in the autonomous sovereignty of yourselves, and you are not allowing for anyone else to have a level or sense of control over you. You are writing the story of your life and not allowing for anyone else to hold the pen over you in that regard. I think I'm going to leave the scrolls for last, because some of the love notes are from your divine counterpart, but some are not. And that's just a little cute way to end this reading. So now we do have facial hair and straight hair. It may even be that this person or someone or you have long hair, long straight hair. It didn't come out, but I will say what is on there. And now we have the name Tiffany or Tiff may also align. Tom and Zendaya. So Tom may align as a name, or Thomas or Tommy, but also Zen and just being peaceful and being each other's sense or source of peace. Zen and Tom's relationship began as a close friendship while working together on Spider-Man movies. So becoming a friend and then turning into a lover. Even spiders or Spider-Man or movies may hold resonance. Over time, their connection deepened to a private romantic one. They support each other professionally and romantic and have been seen showing public affection. Well, this was before they were married. I believe that they had a private marriage, but they absolutely support each other, and they support each other publicly when it comes to their professionalism. But I really enjoy like the old fashioned values that they hold. I know that Zendaya has just finished completing a big film and she wants to take a break, and so does Tom. And they're not speaking about, outwardly to the public about what it is that they want to do with this time that they will have for themselves. Obviously, they just got married, so they need time to have that honeymoon time frame and period, but I also believe that they will be trying for a family, so that may also align. I can't predict what is going to happen or when it's going to happen, but that's what I am feeling. And I feel a little bit of goosebumps kind of like welling up in me. You may be somebody who leans in on the Zenful practices of energy healing and grounding, practices and rituals and things like that. So that may also align, but you may be friends with somebody for a long time and they may have feelings for you and you may have feelings for them and you never even express them to one another, or this person has more feelings for you than you do for them. And obviously, there is a distance between you, so there may not be any communication currently as well. So now we have Lisa or Liza as a name, and Sabrina as well coming through for names that may align. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies, Aristotle. So that is a quote from Aristotle. Aristotle may have a significance, but this also may indicate, again, twin flame, yin yang vibes because you're two bodies inhabiting the same soul. Now we have Gemini as our next zodiac sign. This message says, "You've touched me more profoundly than I ever thought you could. I love you." And then at the bottom, there's a stamp that says made with love. But there's also a red rose. So the color red or roses or rose as somebody's name may also be relevant here. The level of depth you took me to touched me soul deep. I never imagined that a love like ours existed. You came in and knocked the wind from my breath and knocked me right off my feet. I love you infinitely for eternity. So there we go with that infinite, eternal, deep soul bond. I mean, it's coming through, and they never imagined a love like yours existed. You came in and knocked the wind from their breath and knocked them off of their feet. They never imagined that someone like you ever even existed in this reality. They're mind blown, enamored, and smitten over you. In your arms, I find an intoxicating blend of love and lust that leaves me breathless, again with the breath. I long for the nights when we become one, lost in a sea of passion and love. Ooh, so this is an intimate message, but remember, I began this reading singing something about the night. So at night may be resonant for when you connect energetically, telepathically. You may even feel this person embracing you or them feeling you embracing them. It's a spiritual connection from that realm. You may even embrace your hands together. This heart reminded me of another heart message that spoke about, like, if you ever miss them, to look at the spaces between your fingers because that's where their fingers fit. So there will be times in life where you'll just be like hanging out and you have your hands in a hold like this. It may be something that you do to find comfort, but you're not actually realizing that it's coming from the well of this other person's love that they are emanating towards you. Let's see here. We do have healing and hope. We are all growing through a refinement period, but they are holding on to hope and they are encouraging you, your divine spirit team, to lean in on hope as well, because hopium can really move mountains. Just because something may not have been in alignment prior to this, that doesn't mean that it's going to be forever misaligned, right? We have the opportunity to bring certain things into alignment and bring them back around for reconciliation. So now we have Karen as the next name that came out here. And that may even indicate that this person is very caring and that you will be as well. Although we did get that cold and calculated card that came out here, that may even indicate that there are people external to you that are in that energy. This person may have a protective mechanism and they have to be cold and calculated. They may have even had to, unfortunately, leave you behind in a certain regard because they had obligations to financial burdens or the responsibility of work being a priority over you, and they didn't want to do that. They may be feeling that remorse and that regret at this time currently. So now we have today, tomorrow, and the rest of my life, I choose to love you and cherish you, to accept you for exactly who it is that you are. Always remember that you're loved, and when you forget, I'll be right here to remind you. So even though this is a state or period of separation, this person, they want to be that reminder to you. And again, you may be feeling them pull on your energy field in loving ways, in comforting ways, in ways that make you feel protected and secure. I respect you so much for all you do with no expectation of recognition or reward. I love you. So, definitively, they want you to know that they love you. You are the one that they choose. And I Choose You by Kiana Lede may actually have aligning lyrics. They respect and appreciate and accept who it is that you are currently, who you were previously, and who you are growing into. So that's beautiful. And they know that you are not egotistical or narcissistic and that you are looking for external validation. It's not required, and they know that, and they respect that about you. They appreciate that you operate in the manner that you do. So this next love note is actually from them. It says, "You're my ultimate wish fulfillment and absolute dream come true. The best thing I ever did in life was choosing you." And remember, I spoke about a dream wish fulfillment when dream came up in one of the storybook messages. Ooh, this is beautiful. That may be how you're feeling about this other individual as well. Now we have Need You Now. This is actually a duet. So on these cards, they will have either relationship dynamics or duet songs. This one is from Lady Antebellum, and the year was 2009. The album was Song by Lady A, and whiskey could be significant. So any of those messages may align, or the song, again, there may be aligning lyrics there, but also they're feeling like they need you now, not tomorrow, not last week, not next month, now. They definitively need you now. Need you now. So now we have the horse as our next Chinese sign, and it aligns with 1942, 1954, 1966, 1978, 1990, 2002, 2014, and this year currently that we are in is the year of the horse. So remember with the other years and how they are moving into 2027, you may again begin the fruition of this manifested dream desire and only cultivate it in the next year. Now we have Aquarius as another zodiac sign showing up here. Mariah, there have been readings that I've done over this last week for the zodiac signs, and there was a message in there, "Why are you so obsessed with me?" And it was a lyric from a song by Mariah Carey. So Mariah has been showing up in these readings. Now, that exact message may not be relevant, but the fact that that card continues to come up may indicate that there is someone in your energy field with the name of Mariah. this now says the space between us is just a test of our patience, for our love knows no limits. I carry you with me in every thought, every breath, until we are reunited. That is amazing. But that's the third time that breath came out here as well. So you may even find that when you do deep breath work or energy healing, that you kind of like align and interconnect in those moments as well. This is just a test for your patience. It's only a test of how you can handle this time apart from one another. So these last names will be what we conclude the actual messages with. Then I will jump into the love scroll messages. But I just wanted to say that these names don't have to hold meaning at all. They are just a bonus. So if none of them fit, great. If one of them fits, great. Do be mindful of that. So now we have Tyler, so Ty or even Tyla, and Brittany or Bree. Now I will be revealing these love scroll messages, and then I will conclude the reading from here. This first one reads, I want to see every sunset and sunrise by your side, looking into your eyes. So isn't that funny how sun showed up here, sunflowers. I spoke about the sunrise and the sunset. Now it's coming through definitively, but they want to see your expression and how you hold that within your eyes. They want to be right by your side. The most wonderful thing I decided to do was share my life and heart with you. We had a message come out that kind of indicated that prior in the hearts. Okay, and our next love scroll says, in all, and all is underlined, the world, there is no heart for me like yours. In all the world, there is no love for you like mine. So this is that twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart vibes. No one will compare. You are incomparable. This is an undeniable bond, and to each other, you are both unforgettable. So now we have a long one. I did leave these out in the rain, so they're a little smeared, but this one says you're experiencing a separation period with a divine counterpart by divine design and protection. Either you or this counterpart still has learning and growing, maybe both, as your mirrors to each other. So that's pretty self-explanatory, and there may be burdens and baggage that need to be released. Again, with that introspection and moving from the shadow to the light, you may even both be hypervigilantly focused on one area of life that you may have not had the opportunity to heal. So now we have to love and to be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. How many times has sun come out here? That's crazy. This might be the title of this reading, but that's 3 times now, just like breath. So that's significant and pretty special. I have been joined by one of my animals. You can hear him in the background. I do apologize. I will do my best to combat the sound of him like smacking his lips, but we'll see how that turns out. I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. Then I saw you were not perfect, and I loved you even more. So they know that you are real, and real is rare, but instead of you being perfect, in their eyes you always will be, but they love you because you are a perfectly flawed individual and human, messy just like anyone else. So now this will be our last love scroll message, and let's see what it says. My heart sings a symphony of joy every time I see your beautiful face. You are the melody that completes my life. So this is musical symbolism and reference. Again, that may mean that one of you is musically inclined, or both of you. And this is where I conclude this reading. Thank you for joining me here on my only social media, YouTube at Sacred Love 8. Comments have been muted due to trolls and spam, and I will never reach out to you. If you feel the call to contribute a tip for a mini personal or extended reading, you may do so by visiting ko-fi.com/sacredlove. At the heart of the universe, love is the ultimate truth that transcends all boundaries.